Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? Tis the season to be jolly. Not everybody's going to be jolly, but we're in the land of misfits here. This is tis the season of the Nightmare Before Christmas. May you subscribe, like, and share. I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, or night whenever you are watching this reading. My rocks, they're jumping all over the table. Sorry, y'all. They're jumping all over. All right, y'all. All right, so we're getting ready. I'm ready for you guys. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let's talk about it. So, justice is coming here. Take a chance on them, and your potential is endless. So we have the throne here, we have raindrops here, and we have the witch here. We're also in the Jack and Sally saga here, the land of the misfits, down in Halloween land. The one girl, I think she's on here. I think they call them whatever they are. I don't know. Some kind of land, F-tard land. But we don't know where they are. But this is where we are right here. So today we're going to find out who's here and find out a little background on who we got here. Every one of these things is so different. Lately I've been getting messages about like a lady cut a baby out of a lady's stomach and put her placenta in her pants. When the officer pulled her over, she held a baby in her hand with the umbilical cord still attached. And with the other lady's placenta in her pants, okay? So we got a lot of sickness going on around here. This is like mentally sick, like illness. Like that's like called like Munchausen syndrome by proxy. That's like a doctor has to prescribe you with that. That's a person that likes to exaggerate health problems, and they did this for a long time, and to the point that this person met this person on social media, and she became friends with her and befriended her by cutting her baby out of her stomach. Okay, so this is those witches that's out here and the nightmares that we having right now. These are the witches that's out here. They could be bitches. They could be anything. But they dark. Whatever they are, they're dark. This is not a dark deck at all. But due to the fact that, nightmares come in all shapes, sizes, and all different types of forms. Okay? So, yeah. So somebody might be crying here with the raindrops. Okay? And somebody else this is telling you to stay on the throne. Okay? Telling you to stay on the throne. And if you know, I think I got 9 here, 27. I got 4 and 5 is 9 there, and I got 39 here. Okay, so 999 is in this reading. Okay, all right. So let's see who's here on this witch. Who's that? That's the dolphin. Okay, so we're going to go deep diving in this, okay? This is deep diving. Tune into the rhythms of your breath to find stillness and patience, okay? Well, that's part of our, laws of ancient, the laws of ancient laws here. Like, they tell us that the rhythms is part of our flow, okay? So this is how we flow here. Okay, so the raindrops. Tell me one on the raindrops. Take a chance on them. Who are we taking a chance on? We're taking a chance on a frog, adapting and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing the potential. Okay, so we're going to accept the inevitable here. So, like what I just said, that's the inevitable. When somebody would do the ultimate, thing by cutting another person's fetus or baby out of their womb and taking their placenta and putting it in their pants, that's really dark, That's very, very dark, okay? So tell me the thrones here, This is the moose. It says self-radiance and measured patience adversity will be overcome. So when you meet a moose in the road, are you going to be able to just go by him and like walk by him or walk up to him and pet him? I don't really know, unless he's been tamed, and even then he might not like your style and you might not like his. Okay, okay, and this is bats. This is nocturnal. Okay, this is nocturnal stuff. Your power, you have the power to transcend failures and move into a limitless future. Yeah, the limitless future you're going to have is in jail, okay, for cutting somebody else's baby out of their belly. Okay, so let's get some messages. This was random messages that came through. I told you, once I open up these portals of, darkness, everybody wants to come. Like a person that has had, that are in the in-between, people that have had sudden deaths, heinous sudden deaths, those things will come right out on here. Even if I'm just doing something happy like Christmas, but it's a nightmare before Christmas. Okay, the illusion that Jack and Sally is a cartoon and fictional. This is reality. Okay, because we know in this world people are dark, and people are, it's nothing you can put past me now in these days. With people these days, I'm not shocked or anything anymore. I was real shocked to hear certain stuff, but now nothing shocks me. This is the keep right. This is, you can't turn here on this frogs and adapting to survive. You can't turn back around here. You can't go right back after you did something. Like, no right turns here. Now that wasn't right to do that, whoever that person was. All right, because this is signaling you some things here. All right, that was a random message that came through. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, from 2 different decks, I'm gonna pull 2 different decks, and then we're gonna get the messages that they want to talk to us about. Too many. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Candles. So 4 of Candles talks about Count Dracula. Okay? Count. That's the Count to me. Okay? And underneath of that is that cunning shit. So that's how people manipulate you to get in. So here's that cunning stuff. We just talked about that cunning stuff, right? That's cunning. That's people putting on... No, I'm sorry, y'all. That ain't cunning. I'm sorry. That's the 5 of Candles. 5 of Cups. That's still sneaky shit, though. That's sneaking around, doing stuff. That's sneaky. But with a mask on. Okay? That's sneaky. With a mask on. Okay, so now we got the 4 of Candles. So we got 2 sets of candles. The 4 candles and the 4 candles and the 5 of Candles. Along with the Chariot. The Chariot, moving on. Okay, so the Chariot is out here as well. Okay, there's the Chariot. So the moving on is out here as well. And also the GPS is out here. And this is free falling. Okay, I don't have nothing else out here. And I also got grief. Okay, that was the grief that they told me when I first came in. Okay, alright, so this is the... Let me put this stuff down. Too many. Okay? Too many, y'all. And this is a new deck for me. And I don't even know if many people got this deck. But this deck, since I got it, it was straight when I first got it. Now it's starting to bow. Okay? I don't know. Okay? So let me tell me some more. Alright, y'all. This is our reading. On the bottom of the deck, we got the 5 of Wands. So this is conflict. This is talking about the 3 of Cups. Talking about a third-party situation. And conflict in that third-party situation. And this is person's on rest. Thinking about some things that happened. Okay? They're on pause. Okay, so let's talk about it. So we have the 5 of Needles. So this shit is hurting. And we have the Oogie Boogie and Jack facing the Oogie Boogie. Okay? We have the 7 of Potions. So it's poison out here. Okay, this is the poison they have out here for you to take. But when I mean poison, I don't mean something like you could. It could be something to drink, but it could be toxic. It could be like codependency. It could be drugs. It could be many different things. This is the seven of potions. These are those illusions. Remember those cups of different things of this of material gain, right? That was what that was. That's that now. But they got it in potion bottles now. Because all that toxic stuff turned toxic. Okay? So let's talk about it. So now we got the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is here. Okay? Along with the Page of Cups. That look like Miss Poe from SpongeBob, but that's not her. She about to dive. I told you we was deep diving, and it told us to keep right. And it told us that, justice is coming, okay? I don't even know if that was just for that message I had up there, because that's what it's seeming like. I might have to pull three more cards, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. On top of this dolphin. Hold on. Let me see. I might have those witches might have been just for that one message. I don't know, because I keep feeling like that was just for that first message. Alright, so I got service here on these witches is what's coming. I feel good when I can help others. Okay, so somebody's getting help here. Somebody, like I said, let me get some more messages, y'all. I gotta get some more messages. Alright, so we have worry. Somebody's here is worry. Okay. What is that? Okay, and it's the gratitude here on the signaling. Okay, the moose is signaling us to watch out for adversities here, as well as you're going to need some courage here too. Okay, this is also talking about in the inevitable, the worrying. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. No, worry, doubt, fear, any of that stuff doesn't change the outcome. None of that. Okay, so now let's talk about it. Now we have the Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you, drinking, alcohol, whatever it may have been. You walking away. He had on a mummy outfit. He was wrapped in cloth, and he decided that he no longer even wanted the mummy. He wanted to be in his bare truth and walk away with it. Okay. All right. Then we have the Eight of Potions, Eight of Cups. Okay. This is your Eight of Cups here. And that's the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Cups together. That's right back to back together with each other. Eight of Cups and Eight of Poison. So this was the Eight of Cups. You walking away from things that no longer served you. Right? And this is maybe all the things that you should have walked away from, but you didn't. Okay? And then this is the Ten of Candles. So you know this shit burn deep. This is a deep burn. Okay? Candles. 10. This will be your 10 of wands. Okay? This will be your 10 of wands. Okay? And your candles is all burning. Okay? Alright, so let's talk about it, y'all. Ew. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Alright, y'all. Alright, let's talk about this queen first. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords first. And then we'll move on to the rest of it. I'll start with the shadow first, and then we'll get into Jack, okay? I'll start with the shadow, and that's about being mature and wise, and monarchy, intelligent, clear, independence, wit, and advocates. This person's advocating for themselves here. They speaking up for themselves. This is like a pro bono, all right, pro se. Fearing of age. This is cynical. This is depressed. This is existentialist, unbalanced, needy, and sarcastic self. And selfish, okay? That's what that is. Somebody here is selfish and an MFer, okay? Now, I want to also let you guys know, I will get the messages after they tell me the meanings. You'll get your messages. Because you want to know, I have to send it translated to the ethers. And that's why I told you that first message that came out, I'm not real sure. That might have been just that one message for that. This is the intuitive, creative, gentle, trusting, inspiration, good news, and gifts, prosperity and play, dogmatic, work, unexpired, suspicious, close, frightened, and hypersensitive needs. It's a playful page, shows up. It is either representing an actual adolescent, a young person, or any gender in your life or situation. This card is a yes card, and it answers is the answer to indicate a gift or reward coming your way. Okay, that's what that reflects to. And do I allow a sense of play in my world? And have I retained a sense of childlike wonder yet? And can I accept good news or gifts without suspicion? And so, if somebody sent you a gift to your front door, would you be suspicious about the gift or the intent of the gift? Okay, so that's what that talks about. Okay, so let's go back. That's how they doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. Okay, so that's the strength, the community, the contributions. This is the distributions and accord. This is struggle, greed, arguments, conflict, authority, and withhold. All right. Am I sharing resources and knowledge? Do I speak up when in a group, or do I hide? Am I afraid I won't have the resources others do and hoard? So do you hoard things? All right. So we have the cups and the swords. So they really want to talk to us. So they got the swords and the swords here, and they got the cups and the cups here. So they want to talk, but they're emotional about talking about this dark shit that's going on here. They're emotional about talking about this stuff that's happening here. Okay? Yeah, that's what happens here. In these dark places, this is what happens. You know, people don't want to talk about dark stuff, okay? Especially around Christmas time, because they happy, holly, jolly, okay? Joy to the world, okay? Silent night. Peace on earth. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, we happy. Okay, that sound happy. That don't sound dark and nightmares, do it? Advancing, resolution, release, liberation, resolve, progress, and release. Release twice, though. So you're going to release two things here of release. Okay? Two things of release is going to happen here. Because I see right here is the release. They told me it was two things right here, back to back. It's going to be release. Okay? Poverty, sadness, loneliness, indifference, loss, and dissatisfaction. This is also the disapproval and neglect here. This well is enjoying a sunny day on the beach. His cup collection is symbolic of emotions filled fulfillment with joy. I prefer this card as a wish. They say this card is a wish, but in this dark situation, a wish, like wishful thinking, like, okay, so because it went right over here to this cups, to the wishful thinking, okay, so that's what it is. So he wanted to get out of here and walk away from whatever didn't serve him, but as you could clearly see, the 8 of cups came right back out here on the 8 of potions. So the shit turned poison. He didn't change. He was trying to walk away from it, but he just didn't do it. Okay, it just didn't happen. Okay, but we will get it from the book. We will get it from the book, girls and guys and ladies and gents. Okay, so then now we have the 5 of needles, right? The shit is gonna hurt you. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna make you hurt your feelings in some way, shape, or form. Okay, especially when it's got something to do with something sharp and to stick you with it. Okay, so the 5 of needles talks about the ultimate battle card. You are fighting an oogie boogie in your life. Okay, so you're fighting an oogie boogie in your life right now, And the Oogie Boogie can take anything he want from you. He like a big bully. He do whatever he want. Okay? That's what the Oogie Boogie do. Okay? In the last reading, the Oogie Boogies took Mrs. Claus's gifts. Okay? The Oogie Boogies did. Okay? So, the Oogie Boogies, once you see them in a reading, this is Oogie Boogies here, along with those illusions, so you already know it's dark. Okay? And the needle's reverse represents the period after a battle when it's time to shake hands and move on. You've had a moment to settle your bets and cool off. Let bygones be bygones and move on with your head held high. Okay? In this situation, with it following the five, see, the five of needles followed by, clarified by the five of swords. Okay, so it's still conflict here. Okay, it's still conflict. It's still conflict, and it's so much to the conflict that looked like the children of the corn for me. That looks like the children of the corn. They're in a cornfield. This is crows. Like, yeah. So this is like children of the corn for me. Okay, so let's see. Behavior. So it might not necessarily be like, what was that story? You stole my story. And he buried the man in the back of the yard. Oh, what is the name of that show? I forget. It might come to me, y'all. I'm sorry. It might come to me. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go to the 7 of Potions now. Alright, 7 of Potions. Dreaming can be a powerful act of manifestation. Okay, so we manifesting something here, but we manifesting material gain, right? But in the dark side. Okay, the dark side of material gain. Like I said, we was getting those things of material gain, but this shit is dark shit. Okay, let your mind wander a little. What adventures do you want to go on? Where do you want them to take you? Visualize your best life and then put real actions behind making those visions a reality. Okay, so these is your potions. These are the things that you conjure up in your subconscious mind, or, you know, like I said, when you got mental issues, you know, it tell you to do anything. It might tell you to just, you know, sit in the park and wait for a woman to come by and grab her and whatever, you know, or it may tell you to act helpless so you could get attention from somebody, and with your ultimate demise, with their ultimate demise at stake. Okay. You have a lot of options in front of you, and each of them seems dreamier than the last. Like I said, they sit on a bench and think about what they want to do to a person. What they call them, asylums. Asylums have people that sit there in their head all day thinking about what they could do to somebody else. Okay, maybe the nurse is coming in and she's getting off the elevator, and he has when Miss So and So, Nurse So and So come in today, I got plans for her. Okay, maybe his meds need to be adjusted or such. Okay, it's easy to get caught up in the idealistic thinking now. So make sure you are seeing things as they really are. Don't be fooled by the smoke and mirrors. That's what I'm talking about. The fucking smoke and mirrors. Okay? It's illusions. Okay? And if you find yourself presented with something that seems too good to be true, be careful, because it probably is. Okay? They'll lure you in. Like I told you, be cunning to you. Be your friend. We got cunning out. No, that wasn't cunning. I told y'all. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I was great to tell you it was that, but it ain't. I'm sorry. But let's go back to what it is. It's 4 of candles. Well, we're going to go to the 4 candles and read what it says. It says, there's a homey familiar. There is a homey familiar element to the 4 of candles. It can indicate something's going awkward at home. You are in a conflict with a family member. Is your sense of security wavering? Get to the root of the problem and work to rebuild things from the ground up. A solid foundation creates stability. 24, 24, 48. Okay. And there we have the Ten of Candles. No. Yeah, Ten of Candles. Ten of Candles talks about something big, responsible, coming with big accomplishments. You're succeeding, weighed down by a heavy burden. You perceived as something you have to deal with alone, but people are standing by, waiting to support you. Let them. You'll feel much better. Okay, so that's what they want to do here. They want you to feel much better. I don't know if this is the situation or not, but they're going to tell me the rest of it really, 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 really quick. Really, 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 really quick. Because, you know, tell me something about this situation here. This is the Merry Motive. There was a Merry Motive. They happy. They take happy pills, motherfucker. Merry Motive. That mean I take happy pills. I take a bunch of Skittles, Haldol, fucking, it ain't the regular shit, Lexapro and Xanax and none of that shit. This is the shit that motherfuckers gotta keep you fucking sedated so you don't fucking snap the fuck out and hurt somebody, really. This is what it's talking about, okay? Like I told you, the lady cut the goddamn baby out of the lady's fucking body and put her placenta in her pants. Google it if you don't. No. Okay? It was an Insta social media girl that became friends, and the girl into me I see on this service, okay? So justice is coming. Tune into the rhythms of your breath to find stillness and patience. Into me I see. So that's mean you're going to go into yourself and you're going to see some things that hasn't been right, you know. That person's mind ain't right, okay? On the worry, frog, adapt. And they said it was a family member, okay? So this might be a family member that might be crazy than a motherfucker. It don't have to be this lady's story. It could be your own story. You might got a person in your family that's like this and that's causing... and that y'all got a hush on this thing. It's what it's telling me. Okay, it's hush. This thing is hushed. Worry. Tell me the worry. Who's worried here? They said smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. That's who's worried. The person that's under these smoke and mirrors is. Okay, tell me the gratitude real quick. That's the divine matrix. This is the matrix that they in. It could be a good matrix, which we already know it's not. It could be a matrix of dark. It's dark. Dark, the void moon. This is the moon. The new moon is today, right? Tonight, I think. No, on the 14th. Okay, this is a moon in Gemini. Okay, the void moon. We're gonna void some shit here too. Come on, how much more time? Okay, so tell me some more things. Tell me about this needles. This 5 of needles. Tell me about that. That's the fertility. That's how some ideas is going to be birthed about how they go sitting somewhere, and this is a new beginning on the. I told you she wanted to get some clarity on some things, okay? And she said it's going to be a new beginning, and you know she's going to stand in her truth and her power. Somebody manipulated her here. All right, so this is some disruption. So on this swords, on this 5 of swords, where the still was 5 conflict, and they was in the children of the corn, as long as walking away, this was a disruption here. And on the 8 of potions, when they was 8 of cups here and 8 of potions here, that you know he still didn't change what he was supposed to change to, and then it was like deception at the end, you know, because that was deception. That was the ultimate betrayal. To do that to somebody. All right, so this is the firm foundation. This is what this was under, okay? This is the firm foundation. This is what this was under, okay? This person has some mental rooted problems, big problems, okay? It ain't nothing I can do for it. This is the truth, okay? The truth will set you free, okay? And this might be a dark secret that y'all hiding in your family. This might be, you know, somebody's family member that probably did something to somebody's family, to somebody, and they holding this secret. This is the docs. This is how this shit is docs. Alright, so this is the cats on the fertility. This is the new beginnings on the ropes. So you're on a rope about this. You're on a fence about this shit. Okay? Alright? And this is the fishies. Okay? So some shit is fishy here. So we got some fishy shit going on here that, you know, they got to take a real good look at. Okay? They're going to take a real good look at that. And then they got the firm foundation. Whatever that is. That was the anchors. This is how this shit is anchored here. on the firm foundations. This is how it's anchored here. Tell me some things. Tell me some things. Alright, so that's the truth. Alright, the truth came out twice now. So what I got here is the truth, okay? Tell me again. What's the truth? What's the ropes? That's the ropes. You're going to need some courage on these ropes. Alright, this is like walking a tightrope, okay? Tell me some more things on the fishes. This is the boundaries. Make sure you get some boundaries with this person. Don't stay alone with this person. Don't walk, don't keep your eyes on this person, okay? Keep your eyes on the prize. I told you this stuff is dark. Don't turn your back on this person. Alright, this is the peace on the anchors. This is the firm foundation. This is the peace in this shit. Alright? You want to bring peace. I told you, when you're dealing with a crazy person, your main objective is to back out and be safe. Okay? So if you got to agree with whatever they talking about, then you got to do that. This is the new beginnings. New beginnings came out twice again. Okay? The new beginnings on the courage. The new beginnings at the bottom of the deck. We also got the bat, because this is some dark shit here. This is the marry motive. This person might marry motive, meaning, marry, crack contrary, like a Debbie Downer, a person that takes something. Like, it could mean a motive. Motive mean I need an action to do it, okay? If you are liking these Night Before Christmas, Sally and Jack, as above and so below, may you subscribe, like, and share. These readings are 21 plus. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. Hit that thumbs up button. Namaste. Now I must go.